What's good? We're back here with another episode of Maybe It Gets Better. And it's your boy Sima, your boy
It's the Lux.
Ronto.
Black Star.
and we are here. So where do we even start?
How's everyone's health going? How's everyone doing?
My mental health. Yo, I'm doing good. Feeling progressive.
Yeah.
Feeling good again. Yeah, I'm looking forward to certain things, but at the same time, things feel like kind of slow right now. Like I'm just trying to wait it out, just go with the flow.
Yeah.
But that's me right now.
Okay. Man, I'm feeling good too. I'm just ready for the summer talk. I can't lie. Oh my goodness. The weather's kind of getting to me. But other than that, like, yeah, everything's moving smooth. You know, just working and having good times.
I feel that. My mental health picking up. Like you, I'm just waiting for summer. A lot of plans for the summer. I think it's about to be lit. I think y'all should stay tuned for that as well. But a lot of good things coming through, you know what I mean? So yeah, a lot of good things to look forward to.
What about you?
Honestly, yeah, my mental health's good. A lot of new good things in my life, and you know, my diet's a lot better. I definitely need to start like focusing on like trying to go to the gym. I definitely took like time off, so now it kind of like doesn't feel the need to go, but I definitely need to like get that back in my system, kind of.
Okay. So Easter just went by. How's everyone's holiday? What you guys do?
It was blessed, you know. I feel like it was a nice little break from life, you know. Got to spend it with family and stuff. You know, ate a lot of food, a lot of bun and cheese, you know what I'm saying? Fish, pause, no diddy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Easter was nice.
Okay.
What about you guys?
Yeah, it was good. Same thing. Ate good, relaxed. You know, long weekend. Can't complain. You know.
Nah, man, I just worked.
Oh,
I'm
you
hoping to see that extra pay, that holiday pay.
Yeah.
That time and a half.
Yeah,
I need
that'd
that.
be so nice.
I need that. But that's all I did.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like the holidays for me don't feel like the holidays anymore. Like
It
it didn't even feel like Easter, to be honest.
Yeah.
I feel like life's just going by too fast.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it's like slowing down, spending time with family and stuff like that. It's like the basic with me, basically.
Yeah.
Did you see even too many people like post about it?
No.
I didn't see too much.
I seen the he has arisen. Like,
Yeah.
post. I seen that post a couple
Yeah.
times, many times.
Yeah.
Man. Okay. So what would you guys say is your favorite holiday? What used to be your favorite holiday? Let me say that.
For me, it's Halloween, but like it's just because I don't like the jolliness of Christmas and everyone pretending to be all happy, and I just feel it's forced and fake. But like Halloween, it's just like no one even cares about scaring and doing all that type of stuff. But if you do, it's fun.
Yeah.
And of course, you have to stay away from the people that are like all demon and worshipy and all that type of stuff. But like, just going out to parties and having fun those times, it's always good.
What would be your favorite holiday?
Honestly, I'm a fat kid. I'm going straight with Thanksgiving, man. You gotta give me that turkey, stuff it, you know what I'm saying, cranberry. Yeah, Thanksgiving was, well, as a kid, that was like my favorite holiday, but now I think it's more so like just like Christmas. And it's not for the like receiving end of it, it's more so just like the giving and spending time with family end of it. So yeah, that's what I'm on.
What about you?
I jump on that one as well. Like, I think with like the whole holidays, like I get time off, so like I get like literally like almost like 4 weeks off and like December time. So you know, Christmas always is a double. It's a really good. Personal is like good to spend it with family. You know, like someone said, like with the whole like giving the jolliness, giving the whole like Christmas gifts to your like nieces and nephews and stuff like that.
It's fun. Yeah.
What about you?
Man, yeah, I have to go to Thanksgiving to food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the only fat one here.
No.
Only 2 seasons, man.
What? I'll go to like 3 different dinners in one night. Trust me.
Oh,
What?
I just be hitting you, boy.
What? Well, I'm taking on bare plates of food stacked up like a week or two. I'm good. Yeah.
Leftover turkey be hitting.
That's
What?
the best leftover food. I can't lie.
That's the only time you can get stuffing.
Yeah. Okay. So, like you said, summer's coming up. What you guys think the song of the summer is gonna be? It's right around the corner. And a lot of heat's been dropping.
There's a lot of good contenders. I'm kind of torn between Fisher, Cash Cobain, Bryson Tiller, Whatever She Wants, and Bossman D-Lo. What was it? Get With Me? Get Right With Me?
Oh, Get It With Me?
Get It With Me,
Yeah. Those are good contenders.
But I'm gonna go with Fisher. Fisher? Going crazy. He's going stupid.
Yeah, but Fisher's a vibe. Like,
Yeah.
like when the beat starts, it's like, okay, what's about to happen? Because it's like building up.
It's so different though.
Yeah,
It
you
doesn't
never know like that.
follow the traditional song pattern.
I like it because for some reason, I don't know. The past couple of years, it felt like music kind of just took a decline. Like,
Yeah.
like heat is not being dropped like it used to be. Like,
I mean, we got a couple bangers. Like we got Taliban. We got Last by Burna Boy. I don't know. We got a couple good songs, but nothing really broke the mold.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, like 2015, 2016 times, like you could just list off a whole bunch of Migos, Uzi, all those
Fetty Wap.
Fetty, Future, all those guys were just going crazy.
Drake was going crazy.
Isn't that What a Time to Be Alive? All that shit got dropped.
One
Hey yo,
Dance.
don't freak
One
out.
Dance-
One Dance was
come on.
2016.
That time span right there, it was even,
Yo.
I'll say 2015, 2018 was like
Future went crazy because he
crazy.
dropped. I think he dropped 56 Nights. He dropped
56
PS2.
oh my
he dropped
gosh.
What a Time to Be Live, bro.
That was Beast Mode? No, that was Beast Mode.
No, that was before. I think 2014.
Yeah, but see, like, so you can just think of stuff instantly. Look how hard it is to say it right now. What's hard? You have to sit there and break your brain.
Dude, probably.
See, look at yeah.
I mean, like the year
exactly,
just started, so you can see like Future's project was kind of crazy. We got the Bossman D-Lo. He dropped a little
I'm
something.
fucked with the project. Bossman D-Lo.
But like
the vibes. See, his sound is different too. Bossman, his sound's pretty different and it's refreshing.
But you can hear like the Florida
Mm-hmm.
inspired beats and stuff.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
There's that too, but I don't know. Yeah, like for this year, like the year just started. Like we're like 4 months into the year and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like there's not really a lot to.
Even Glorilla's popping with that Glow. That beat is crazy.
Oh yeah, it's like about Sexy Red though.
Sexy Red be snapping though. Shit, can't lie.
And I think that might be the song of the summer though. I
What's
feel
that?
like get it sexy.
Get it, sex?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like when the gal are happy, I'm happy.
I'm happy. Yeah,
That's how I
right.
feel.
Yeah. Not on the girl. Yeah.
That's valid stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think the song of the summer is?
For me personally, it's going to be Die Trying always.
Die Trying. What's up?
Bro.
I forget who is by now. But Die Trying, I just posted it too.
You know who has a good song right now that's kind of going crazy? Yeah, not song, but he has a good run going on. Yachty.
I was just about to say
Yachty and his group?
Yeah.
Yeah. The
This
Concrete
is-
Boys.
Yeah.
Caribou's kind
Caribou's.
Ooh, Keglock.
Oh
Die Trying
yeah.
by Keglock.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
that's an old song.
yeah.
That's
It's
an
an old
old
song?
song. It came out in
Okay.
2022.
Now the Keglock's
But
popping right now.
for some reason, that song started to.
Yeah.
It's a
pop.
TikTok. That's what I'm saying. It's a
Yeah,
TikTok.
he
TikTok.
running TikTok because like what's that?
Let's go.
Let's go. Ambition.
Good.
Yeah.
Ambition for this cash. That went crazy on TikTok. Nah, he
Keglock's
figured.
crazy.
I think he figured something out and it's working for him pretty
He's
well.
really carrying it for Dolph.
Yeah. Rest in
Dolph.
peace on Dolph, man. That was crazy. But,
That's why you have to have faith in your art. Like,
yeah.
if it doesn't hit at the beginning, it'll still, if you believe in your art, you'll see it come to fruition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, you never lose when you bet on yourself.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You gotta bet on yourself, you know.
And just because they don't see it now doesn't mean they won't see it later, right?
Mm.
But sometimes people could get delusional, okay? Because there's a lot of girls out here think they could sing and they can't sing.
Especially
And
the ones that think they can rap.
come on, man. Some of them think they're models, and there's no way you're getting on the runway. You know, you gotta be truthful with yourself at the same time, but still go after your dreams. You know, just be honest with yourself.
Be realistic.
Yeah. So okay. Anyone else have a song for the summer? I think those.
What do you think about Like That by Future?
Like that? I don't know.
That's a big one.
I don't know. I feel like it's another Future sound that I felt like I know. You know what I mean? It gets to a point with these artists where we get comfortable with them and we know what their sound is. So now it's like it's hard to not like judge them too hard because you expect something great and amazing from them every time. You know, it's not that it's not great music. It's just I know the sound.
Personally, it's for me. I think it's a very different sound, and I think everybody's going to like producers now are going through this like offbeat kind of sound.
Yeah.
Everything. I feel like even with like style and everything, people are trying to stay away from like traditional like typical format.
Sorry to cut you off, but even that like that's just they're just going along with the trend at this point. Whereas before they're still like Future in that camp, they're still the trendsetters.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're still like they're following the trend at this point. Whereas before they were setting the trend completely. You know what I'm saying? Because now everyone's following the same program. You know?
There's one thing I do want to highlight. Like, there's being the person that sets the trend and the person that does it well.
But okay, so you can say
that's
that.
a big thing.
So let's say that, right? Let's say Future and them are the ones doing it well.
Yeah.
Right? They didn't really set the trend, but they're the ones doing it well at this point. So it's like, you know, it's like
I don't know, cause Kendrick was on that song, and I feel like now he's him and like Baby Keith, they're kind of the one that's pushing that like kind of offbeat, on-beat type sound. And then you know he was on that song with Future. I think it was Future Metro Boomin, right? So I think Metro Boomin kind of made it around Kendrick, and then switched it to like.
But that's
Future
not Cali sound. Cali, out there they're always on that offbeat, on-beat type of sound.
Yeah, because all them guys rap offbeat.
Yeah, it's offbeat, but it's hard though. I don't know how to explain it. But
I think it's like it's offbeat, but they really be serious.
That's what it is. The bars are crazy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll say Fisher by Cash Cobain. Buy Whatever You Want, Bryson Tiller.
Yo, that song going crazy with the shorties.
Yo, they love it, yo.
Yeah.
And the beat's crazy, so I can't even complain.
What's that one rapper who's like, he straight vibes, but he keeps mumbling. Everyone swears that you could like hear his sound.
Skilla Baby?
No. Recently, I just seen a post where someone was saying like this guy's always doing his rap videos in gas stations.
Pac-Man?
Not Cowboy.
No.
What's his name?
It doesn't guess.
This is one of your favorite artists too.
My
Yeah.
One of your favorite
What
artists.
is it?
You just bumping him or something?
Skinny guy. Yeah.
Skinny guy.
Skinny guy. Oof. It's
Yeah,
not it.
FaceTime. I don't know what the title is.
Still.
Yo, it's gonna click in my head.
Yeah.
Don't even worry
Go
about
back
it.
to it.
We'll come back to it still.
The moment I tell you guys, it's gonna be just a head buzz.
Oh,
Maybe like a light bulb moment.
Yeah, like, how did you not know that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on to the next question.
Okay. So, everybody here has watched some type of superhero, villain, something growing up, right? So, we got Marvel, we got DC. Those are the two head honchos when it comes to superhero stuff, right?
Are we putting anime in there?
That's big. We could go anime because at this point, anime is like it just
It's
took over.
mainstream.
It's mainstream right now, and like, yeah, their power system in anime is like over the top. Where it's like I never thought about it like that, you know?
Yeah, it makes me think.
Yeah. So with that being said, like, what would be your favorite superhero? Like superhero or villain? I'm gonna say superhero or villain. Who would be your favorite?
I'm gonna start.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm tied between two characters, and it's from Naruto: Madara and Pain.
Really?
Yeah, I really like Madara. Pain,
Like-
I like the Pain arc, but I really like Madara. as
Okay,
a
let me ask you
villain.
something because I just finished watching Naruto. So, like, you're talking about Madara, like at the end, or Madara when they thought it was.
No, you're thinking about spoilers, but Naruto's old. You're thinking
Yeah.
about thing Obito. Like Obito, basically.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
he's not Madara at all.
I know, but that's what I'm
He's
saying.
pretending.
Exactly. So,
I'm
because I
thinking
just
about-
watched it, so I was confused for a
Okay,
long
yeah,
time. Like,
yeah.
wait, that's not Madara? Like, okay,
No.
so like you're talking about the actual Madara
Yes,
at the
Madara
end when he just
Uchiha.
went buck and went and killed everything.
The guy that said, "Yo,
Yeah.
I'm gonna summon a meteor." Not one, but two.
that
That
was crazy.
Madara Uchiha,
Okay,
that
okay.
fought 5 Kage by himself.
Mhm.
That said, "You want more?
Yeah.
Bear Susanoo."
How can he summon meteors?
I don't know.
That's
bro,
crazy.
I don't know, bro. That guy is the goat.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
But
I'll give you
yeah,
that.
I'd have to go with him, and then Hero. Hero's a hard one because like there's like a lot of like heroes out there. Actually, no, I lied. I would have to go with like either Spider-Man or Captain America.
Spider-Man and Captain America.
Curious
Yeah.
about Captain America, like.
All right, let me touch that. Pause. No, did he? Let me touch on that though. So Spider-Man, like obviously as a kid, like I loved everybody loves Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And like the movie still
The
slap
movie was
to
yeah,
this
yeah.
day.
That,
Like,
that was like one of the first proper
yeah.
live action superhero movies where you're like,
Yeah.
oh, like I was running around looking for spiders to bite me after that movie. I swear, I swear to God.
Like I
Yeah.
think if you're a kid in the early 2000s, you see the Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies,
Yeah.
and like they just went crazy. So it's like you can never go wrong with Spider-Man. But I say Captain America now because like Marvel did a good job at like highlighting Captain America as a good like hero. Like you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I love characters that have no powers, but they be slapping guys that have like hammers and you know what I'm saying. So I say for me is Civil War highlighted why I like Captain America as a character because you can see the depth of it.
They really like brought out the name of First Avenger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's so sick.
They made you rate it a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
What about you? Favorite superhero?
See, I'm gonna go Batman.
Batman?
Batman is that guy. Like talking about people that don't have superpowers is like it doesn't get much better than Batman. Like the story arc, the lore behind him is like it's relatable. Like I think everything except for the money is relatable, but I think it's that whole like you have this pain and then what are you gonna do with it? Like how are you gonna try to like make the city that you're in that you love, even though it's like a cesspool of like crime and other things, like how are you gonna rise above it? And I love this quote from like the Christian Bale Batman. Like I feel like out of all the movies, I think Christian Bale's Batman to me is like well executed. Like it had that story, it had the drama. It's a successful trilogy. They did Bane perfectly. But there was this quote, and I think they always ring it off every movie. Is like, "Oh, why do we fall? So we can learn to pick ourselves back up." And I was like, "Whoa!" Like that in itself, like encompasses Batman in itself because he refuses to like really give up, and everything that he's doing is like very possible in the sense that like you could be a very great detective. You could have this part where you share a little bit about yourself, but in other times you're another person kind of thing. And so I think that's like the deep meaning with me is like you might have your own personal beliefs, but then you have to be someone that others can depend on. And that's why I really love Batman because it gets really deep, like his story arc and the villains that he fights are like not bad people. I mean, some of them are bad people, but like they're always damaged.
Yeah.
They're always damaged.
So you would say like out of every superhero, Batman's the most realistic and most relatable.
Even in general, I think he could take on a lot of people. Like Batman's not like a type of guy that's like just because I don't got powers doesn't mean I'm gonna win. Like there's a reason he's the greatest detective out there, like greatest like hero because he'll figure you out like pretty quickly. Like that man could go toe to toe with Superman, like, and like even though he has no power, like how do you go toe to toe? And sometimes you could win, sometimes you would not win.
Yeah.
It's
So
that
it's
prep
like,
time.
it's the prep time, and it's like you're telling me a man with no powers, you give this guy time. Time's free.
But also, he's a genius too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
but
not,
isn't
it's not
that
like.
isn't that terrifying? Going from
Yeah.
beating up crooks around your neighborhood in your city and everything, just like friendly neighborhood Spider-Man type of thing, but without powers, even to going to fight this big alien that has the most amount of superpowers that you could have: laser vision, X-ray vision, freezing breath, super strength, flight.
Speed.
You know what I like about Batman though? He knows how to like get in where he fits in. So he knows how to make himself
Yeah.
useful. So it's like
Yeah.
if he's facing somebody like that, he's probably like, you know, saving civilians or, you know, still like figuring out how to be a useful character. And I think to what Deluxe was saying, how do you like be that character that fights all these other characters? He has a lot of resources. So it's like, it's crazy what you can do when you utilize what's around you and like, you know, use it to your strength.
Yeah,
So
Batman has a lot of resilience.
yeah, that too.
So, what would your favorite superhero or villain?
My favorite hero, which is technically not a hero, it's like a hero and a villain in the same sense.
Tyro.
Yeah, but it's not like he really like portrays himself as that. Well, technically, yeah. Luffy, One Piece, will always be the greatest. Pirate King, soon to be. He just has. If you don't know, then you might get some spoilers here from now on.
Yeah,
but
no
like,
spoilers.
his powers are just getting sick. If you know what Toon Force is, like if you've seen characters like, you know, back then Mickey Mouse is pulling out a hammer from nowhere. If you watch Scooby Doo and they just pull out weird gadgets from anywhere and you can just hit people and all that type of stuff, like he's gained that through Year 5, which is one of his levels of power. And like, dang, if you guys don't know One Piece like that, it's just harder to talk about. But
Yeah.
he has sick powers.
I'm pretty sure people in the comments.
Yeah,
know what you're
like
talking
somebody
about. A lot of
knows
people,
what one
Yeah.
like that part of
I
One Piece
kind
is.
of watch One Piece a little. I tapped into it a bit,
You need to.
but it's so
Wow.
much of it. It's like holy shit.
I'm at like episode 850. Like I'm not even at that
Yeah.
point yet. So like he still has like what Gear 4 when I'm like where I'm at.
Mhm.
I didn't get to Gear 1 yet. So
Yes.
I'm way
But
off.
being a pirate, he's not like super interested in being a hero, but like he's just a genuine.
I feel like he's
Still don't feel like saying good guy, but
he gets put in situations where like his goodness shows.
Yeah.
Let's say
Mm.
that happens a lot.
and then like I want to say one of the DC heroes, like Flash, has always been my all-time superhero, just because I love the thought of super speed.
Yeah.
But like seeing him portrayed in video games and movies and shows, like
They were on it.
they really hold him back
I
because
feel like in the animated shows, the animated movies, and
Yeah,
stuff, they
they
do
do
him
good.
justice.
Yo,
Like,
do him
the DC animated like TV shows are always golden, but the movies they
that's
fall
the
short.
thing.
Yeah,
DC
okay.
has animated universe set, but
Yeah.
Marvel doesn't. They have the real live action set.
Yo, they actually did. Marvel actually had like a good run back in like the early,
What?
like in the
The
90s.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
late 90s, early 2000s. That
Yeah,
span right
yeah.
there. When they got their boosts back up,
Oh my god.
X-Men was crazy.
They actually just released
yeah, X-Men 97.
yeah, actually watching
Yeah,
two.
Solid,
See?
solid,
Yeah.
solid.
See,
I'm
that's
gonna
what I'm
watch
talking
it.
about. That was heat.
There's like 3
They
episodes
had-
out now.
Mhm.
That's fine.
They had X-Men. They had
There's
Yeah,
X-Men,
Fantastic
Spider-Man.
Four.
Yeah,
Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Teen Titans.
Teen Titans.
No, that was DC.
DC. Yeah.
Marvel only had a couple.
Yeah, they didn't have too much, but the ones that they did have, it was solid.
Wait, Spider-Man was carrying though.
Yeah, Spider-Man was carrying.
Yeah.
Carrying.
Yeah.
Did you guys, when you guys were growing up, did you ever read the comic books?
Sometimes.
Like, seeing
I
as how
got
much
a
you
couple.
knew from Batman, I felt like you read comic
The
books.
thing is, like, I've watched probably every Batman, like, animated movie, probably a little bit of lore discovery. Like, I haven't read the comics, but I feel like it would definitely go a lot deeper. And, like,
Yeah.
I'm not really a reader, like, in terms of that. Maybe because I never started when I was younger to, like, read the manga. But I do think that it will take me to another level, like, because it will actually go into plot lines that haven't been animated.
They do, definitely, for sure. I want to get into it so badly, but I just don't know where to start, to be honest.
See, that's the
Books are so
thing.
annoying.
It's a rabbit hole though. Comic
Yeah.
books is like you can't just start at one because they have like different possibilities, different.
Because you have canon
alternates.
events, and then you have non-canon just for extra story.
Yeah.
But there's like just different stories for the same character. So like you'll have like 4 different stories of Batman, like
Yeah.
alternate universe Batman, the New
Yeah.
52
Oh my
Batman.
gosh.
Yeah.
Like I watch videos on this. I'm like, where do I even start to read comic books? And it's just like it's hard.
Mm.
It's
And,
not like
um,
anime where it's like you have like a manga and then like a anime show where 2 different stories.
Yeah.
It's like 4 different stories for one character.
And it's not like Fullmetal Alchemist where you have 2 different versions of the animated series.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, okay, well, what superpower would you want if you could have any superpower? Because everyone's choices are kind of different.
I'm tied between like super speed because
I
like
was about to say that too.
you know why? Flash Loki is a sick character
He has
because
it.
he has like with the speed force, he can Loki fly, he can turn back time, he can
Phase through material.
exactly like his ability is broken, but
So sick.
the thing about like Flash, and I noticed with some shows, the highlight on him, there's limitations.
Yeah.
So it's like with every skill you need to be able to like know how to master it. So
Mm.
to have all that takes years, but I feel like it's either that or like super strength. Cause like super strength, you can be like the whole and be able like to be super powerful. Just, like you have defense and like offensive capabilities. So like if I want to jump in the air and fly for a couple, not fly, but you know, stay
Take
in the
off.
air.
Yeah, take off.
I can do that for a long period of time.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Technically, Flash has super strength. Like,
Yeah,
if
the man's running at Mach speed, the man
Yeah.
punching, you're like,
Yeah,
you're
if
if
taking
you
out.
have infinite speed, you have infinite mass. So you're damaging mass.
But the thing is, his stamina is the issue.
But he has speed force. Like,
Yeah.
that's no issue to him.
Mhm.
I might, yeah, that's a good point. I might have to go with speed.
Speed?
Speed is
What about you?
My ultimate is speed, just because you could play around with it. I've thought about this for like a very long time. Like, I think the concept of even like turning back time is kind of wild. Like,
Mm.
if I really didn't like someone and not turn back time, like,
It's mad dangerous, but yeah.
it's mad dangerous. And then I think that like to play around with the idea of superpowers, I'll probably go for Rogue's power. Like, Rogue has the ability to like take someone's power initially, like borrow it in a sense,
Well, you
right?
can't touch anybody though.
Rogue from
Rogue from X-Men.
X-Men.
Oh, I don't
Like
know.
her issue is like you can't touch her, kiss her.
Yeah.
Like, or she's
So-
Oh, that girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's gonna suck your power apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just coming back to me.
I think it's only touch though. I think like
No, but I remember in the
I think,
show,
yeah,
she
they
was
did-
like how
yeah.
she kissed somebody and then like
they took his power.
yeah.
But the thing is, you could still chill with people. They won't die though. That's the thing. Like, unless you really want them to die.
You can really like make them weak, like to the
Yeah.
point where like they're on the
Mhm.
verge of death.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They touch you long enough.
One thing I learned
Yeah.
about the comics, the Fantastic Four, the leader of the Fantastic Four, he made a device where you could take away the X gene from the mutants, and so she could have basically been cured in a sense.
In the movies, they go into that.
They do.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But
In the
the
movies,
professor wouldn't allow that, right?
Yeah.
No. So in the movie, one of the movies, she literally they were giving out the cure and stuff, and she was one of the people that went and got it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, that comes up in the movie.
Yeah.
One of my, I do want to talk about Deadpool though because he's my all-time favorite
yeah.
character.
Mm.
Some people will say like, oh, he's a ripoff from Spider-Man, which maybe
Character design.
character design is true in a sense, but Deadpool is just come on.
Yeah.
Powers is different because technically it's a ripoff of Wolverine, but it's
Yeah.
more or less like you're right. The character design is like it kind of like you
Yeah.
can't you could you
Like
can't
Stan
say
Lee
that.
himself says, oh, like his suit, the black and red comes from Spider-Man, the
Yeah.
red and blue and all that. But like,
Yeah, but they're just keeping it uniform at that point. And
yeah.
you know, they were. I feel like at a point in time they were trying so many different things. It's like if you sit around for hours and hours doing the same thing constantly, you think you're doing something different, but you really just copied
Same thing.
the same
It's
thing
like-
you did 20 minutes ago.
It's like Stan Lee just made a adult version of Spider-Man for the adults.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah. yeah.
Like his subject matter is like, you know how Spider-Man has those one-liners, those jokes. Like
Yeah.
Deadpool has
Has
those,
them.
but like it's on like
a
a
lot more
different
Yeah,
level.
But he
yeah,
breaks
yeah.
the fourth wall though.
Yeah.
Spider-Man can break the
Yeah,
fourth wall.
yeah.
Like Deadpool knows that you're watching.
Wait, that's right.
Mm.
He's done it before.
He's
He's
done
done it.
Spider-Man breaks the fourth wall too, no?
Does he?
Yeah, he does.
It's not
I mean,
advertised as much as Deadpool.
Yeah,
Deadpool, like
he does it in the
yeah.
movies and stuff. Spider-Man doesn't do it in movies. He probably only does it in the comic books.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because he has
I
technically the
wish
spider
they-
sense, right? So he can kind of like know.
I wish they did that in the movies. I kind of did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for Deadpool 3.
Even though
That's
they
a big one.
even though it's kind of a rip off of different characters, I still enjoy it. Cause yeah, like I said, his whole attitude is different. You know.
It's just like a little different. Like he has a different storyline too. So it's like it's kind of like the same idea, but it verges enough for it to be a little bit different.
It makes sense
though.
for one person. Like, there's so many people in the world. For one person to have a power, someone else could have a similar
Yeah. Similar stuff. But
Sick.
I kind of that's why I like Wolverine. Wolverine's probably my favorite. Cause like the same time he has like the same fuck you attitude like Deadpool, and he'll fuck some shit up in 2 seconds. Like
It's funny with Wolverine because I always say his name wrong, but with his powers, it's like he basically has like very like long
Claws.
wounds.
yeah.
Then like in the movies, he basically does this experiment to get it like
Yeah,
adamantium.
it turns the bone. So, a crazy plot twist. It's like you know the material that
Adamantium.
the cap shield is made out of it.
Yeah.
That's
Vibranium.
vibranium.
Yeah,
Vibranium.
different.
The
yeah.
cap shield made out of it. Iron Man suit's made out of
Yeah.
it. Black Panther and them are the ones
Claws,
that
yeah.
created
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything, right? And all of that shit's connected, and that's literally what his claws are made of. That's why he's so indestructible.
Vibranium,
Vibranium.
adamantium.
I don't
are
think
two
it's the
different
same.
They're
things.
two different zones. So Marvel does vibranium, DC does adamantium.
No, he's not
Those-
DC. That's still
those-
Marvel.
those are the
That's all.
same-
That's all
same,
Marvel.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all the same.
That's
shit.
why Deadpool 3 is gonna be so sick because they're bringing in X-Men into like.
I think
Yeah,
it's
it's
just a
all
different type of
connected.
material. I think
Yeah, it's
all
adamantium
connected.
might be like on a lower tier than vibranium.
Yeah.
Vibranium is like the top tier.
I think
Anyone
adamantium's man-made though.
Yeah, because
Bad
okay, what
idea.
happened with Wolverine was like the Nazi people took him basically and doing the experiments on him.
Yeah.
So I believe they were trying to man-make vibranium,
Yeah.
and they came up with that, and then they testing it on people, and they tested it on him.
But they also did on Deadpool too.
Exactly.
Because I think it was successful with
Yeah.
Wolverine, so they're like, oh, why not?
I think Deadpool was one of their fucked up experiments.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's why they're so similar.
You guys hated that movie, right? For Wolverine's movie where
Oh,
Deadpool
the
came up with a
origins,
long
yeah.
sword.
Yeah, that was.
Nah,
so
they
cool.
And they
even
muted him.
I like the fact that even in the Deadpool movie, the second one,
Yeah.
they showed that cameo. At the
Yeah,
end.
yeah. It shows that like he's breaking the fourth wall. It's
Yeah,
like,
and he
yo.
was just like joking on it too.
Yeah.
And then, ironically, they use Ryan Reynolds for that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, so what would your superpower be?
Yeah,
You said
mine would
speed.
also be speed.
The fuck?
How old are you?
Flash.
I'm
all the way.
flying.
Flying.
Teleport? Nah, I'm gonna be specific. Teleportation. Very specific.
Like Nightcrawler?
yes,
Okay.
exactly like Nightcrawler. Feel me? Just
You really love that Jumper movie.
Yo, that jump movie is
no,
actually
I-
crazy. That one
the
really
idea of that is like literally just think of it. Zip, I'm gone.
Oh.
You guys might have speed, but I'm still gonna get there before you.
Yeah, but we can still get there too.
Not
Depends.
necessarily.
Time
Not
together,
necessarily.
you know?
I'm stopping time. You're trying to teleport. You're gonna be like,
I'm jumping 3 times now.
not necessarily.
I feel like
Before
you
you
have more-
make the action to teleport, I could.
You have more stuff that you can do when you can like have super speed, like time. You can phase through stuff. You can have super strength, like you were
I'm not
saying.
worried about
You
that.
can fly, basically. Like
I'm
you
not worried about
stand on the
Because
air.
you know why? If I'm in a situation, right, and I need to get out of the situation,
Let's hear it.
I could just teleport, whoop, get out the way, or I could teleport behind you, take your keys out your pocket, whoop, go on, whoop, teleport.
You know,
that
if
way.
somebody
sounds like
stops
speed.
time,
What? It sounds like speed, but it's completely different.
you know, if somebody stops time, they change that person's perception of time.
of where they are.
So you know, I can run from here to like what's
Not
in
worried
China,
about- not worried
and you
about
wouldn't even know. You would think I teleported. It's the
Not
same
worried about
concept.
that.
That's like.
The teleportation
Oh,
just
man.
seems so much simpler.
I feel like no, because with super speed you could get so much more done.
Yeah.
Fuck no, robots.
Like, what?
Nah.
Because you can technically teleport with speed. You'll be like,
Yeah.
wait, boom. And I'll be like, where'd you? And like, I was always here. And you'll be like, yeah, you never
but
left. And be like,
that looks
"Oh."
like so much more work. You literally ran, and I just thought about it.
Yeah. That's true. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, nah, I'm
Teach
teleporting.
your own.
I think it's cool to say that you could teleport. Like,
Yeah, man, that's
like
hard.
you know, like oh, I could teleport. Like, yo, where you want to go?
What?
Like,
You don't believe me?
be like,
No, you teleport. You teleport and I'll meet you there at the same time.
What? Man, I'm gonna have fun when I take first station. Y'all have y'all speed. It's okay. So, okay. Well, all the superhero talk. Do you guys believe there's aliens? Like, with all the ideas of superpowers and all these heroes and stuff, like, that has to come from somewhere. So, like, do you think there's possibly extraterrestrials that we don't know about?
Maybe somebody
Like
was
other
high and they thought
civilization?
about it. Maybe somebody was high and they just came up with it.
Because I guess the concept of like superpowers is like, imagine us with like abilities, like you know, like a stove turns hot. What if I could just have heat powers, right? So like, I feel like if there were aliens and stuff, I definitely believe we're not the only people out here for sure. Like, I definitely feel like they don't want to bother us because there's like, what's there to bother? Like, I think they're doing all right on their own. They're like, I don't think they're gonna go too far with what they're doing right now, but I definitely think that there is like life outside of us, and maybe it is blasphemous to say whatever it may be, but like, if we're here and we don't even know how we got here, what does that mean for us? Like, everyone could believe what they want to believe, but like, no one truly has ever cracked that question of like, how. Like, religion is a thing that comforts us to be like, you know, I do, and I'm a person that believes in God as well. What is God then to another person, right? So it's kind of like, it's an interesting like theory to even talk about, like, because it's like, what's out there really in the world? Because if there's other planets, you're telling me there's not other life out here that you never really explored?
The math is not mathing. You know what I mean? It ain't coming together. So it's like, I believe there's a bigger life force out there. Has to be. You can't be the only planet. Was there 7 different planets, right?
Probably more.
Probably more.
In our solar system,
Something like that.
that.
In our solar system. So what does that mean? There's multiple solar systems? If there's multiple solar systems, there has to be life somewhere else. They might not be exactly like us, but
There's like, we have our galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy, but like, there's so many more that are just super, super far away. There's planets that are very similar to ours in like temperature and all that type of stuff. But I believe that it's just like, those planets are going through a different stage of evolution. We may be ahead,
or behind.
we could be behind, but at the same time, does that mean technologically or just biologically? Because if it's not technologically, then they're not curious about flying through space and making rocket ships to come see nobody. They're just dealing with their own things, probably dealing with their own wars and all that type of stuff. Evolution, fighting on to see who can survive. So I believe there are others, but just so different. So different. And super, super far away.
So with like, you know, like how Marvel has the idea of the multiverse. Would you say that's kind of a possibility, like, truthfully? Like, there could be, like, you have a doppelganger. Like, us sitting in this room right now, there's another universe somewhere where they might be sitting somewhere. They might not be doing a podcast, but they might be sitting around talking about some shit. Exactly how we are right now. You know?
It could be another dimension, too. You never know.
You know?
I feel like life is like so interesting that it could probably be like that. Like, I've seen that perspective in a movie or TV shows. It's like, you got your alter personality, like, that's out there in the world. And it's like, in the world, fam, I feel like appearance is not even unique either. Like, you might meet someone that looks exactly like you. I've done it like many times where I've seen someone that looks exactly like me, and I'm like, damn, like, we're not related at all. But we have similar attributes. We have like the same beard pattern. Like, I don't know, like, but it's like even our own image is not unique because you might see someone that shares those same qualities with you.
That's so true. That is scary.
Yeah. So does that make us like unique in our genetics then? That someone else could look exactly like you but not be related to you.
But that's why they say, like,
We all come from one person?
Yeah, like, we're all technically brothers and sisters. Yeah. Technically.
This might be like off topic, but I do find like some of us, like, we look like animals.
Yeah, for
You know what I mean?
for
Like,
sure.
you can look at somebody. This might be crazy.
No cap. Snoop Dogg looks like a Doberman Pinscher. You know what I'm saying?
Like you can look at
The
something
game
like,
looks like a pit bull. Like there's certain, you know what I'm saying? I was like, there's certain
Pitbull
people that
is
look
crazy.
look like, you know, they look like the animals,
I
But-
can't unsee it though.
right?
Yeah.
Like, fucked me up the first time someone said it. Oh my god! But I think everything's so related in a way that, yeah, possibly that we're connected in a
I've
weird
seen
way.
people that look like mice,
Yeah, like.
fish.
Oh, yeah.
But how do you? But that makes me go to think of how do you think Pixar gets the idea for all of this shit?
I
You know what I'm saying?
I know where anime gets it. They all draw cats
Yeah.
from their characters' faces.
Mm,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah.
I think I've seen a video like
That's why Naruto and them got the.
the whiskers.
Oh.
Well, that's more specific to the nine-tailed fox, but
But yeah.
But like face shape-wise, the jawline and everything.
No, but I could literally see a cat when I think about it.
It's so funny because
yeah.
anime characters don't look Asian at all.
They don't.
They have maybe like black hair, but that's it.
Yeah.
And most animes, they also change that too.
Mm.
Always different colors.
That's
But
what-
yeah. For back on topic to dimensions though, like people think that black holes are a gateway to another dimension. and
I've
everything.
heard. Oh, you're talking about Interstellar now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yet we still don't know.
Like I don't feel like anyone's like, yo, I'm gonna go in the black hole. I don't think they like want to. I heard some people might have done that, but I don't. Like again, where are they? Like,
Most likely it's just death,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or it's time travel too. Instead of another universe, it's just time travel.
You ever heard of the Nelson Mandela effect? Or
Mandela,
Yeah.
the Mandela
Mandela.
effect.
I see Nelson.
Yeah.
That's his-
But it's named after him though. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys think that's true?
explain it for the people. I don't remember it.
So I'm pretty sure it's like a theory that people think that like, all right, like we all have a collective thought that like one thing is one way, but then you Google search and it's not. So like, what's a good example?
Like our reality changed.
Yeah, like let's say like we all collectively thought mics were this color, but then we Google searched it and said the natural color from mics are like blue or something like that.
Oh,
No, you know
okay,
what a real
but-
one is?
This is the Mandela effect. It's a phenomenon where a large mass of people collectively misremember events, historical facts, and famous pop culture moments. So like,
But it's crazy that we
It'd be like a
all
wave of
agree
people.
that like
Mhm.
something's this way, but like
but we notice
fact
it's
checking
off.
is off.
Yeah.
You guys know the Energizer Bunny, right?
Yeah.
There's a Mandela effect where the Energizer Bunny used to, I think he carried the battery and hopped along with it, but like now current commercials showing like the battery's on his back. It could be vice versa or something like that, but like that's one Mandela effect. And then like
There's a couple I just can't remember.
so others are brands for some reason.
But like it just seems like time travel. Like I don't know. I always had a theory in the back of my head. It was like
Oh
some type-
yeah, the same
time
thing with the
travel.
Monopoly Man and his
Oh, his
His
molecule.
Yeah.
Molecule.
yeah,
And
like
then-
they said it used to be like this, but no, like no. it
What's
used to
that
be like that.
one boxer brand that had this
Fruit of the Loom.
Fruit of the Loom? Yeah.
What
They
did they
used to
say
have-
about
Oh
that?
yeah, something about
Yeah.
the fruits or something is
The
off.
thing that's carrying the fruits.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
used to be like a basket. I don't know what it's called though.
Oh, I know it. It starts with a C.
Yeah.
It's similar. It's like it's a Thanksgiving word. I
Yeah.
forgot. It's like a
Mhm.
corset or
They're
something.
trying to say that that's we never had that. What are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
But people found it. You go thrifting, you like search
It
it.
could be the butterfly effect.
Or it's just the government
No,
messing with
that's
us.
right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's the government
I-
messing with us.
Cheap boxers.
I don't think the Mandela effect.
They're trying to change our reality by like gradually.
Yeah, like
slowly,
I feel like every movie I watched, they're literally trying to bring that shit to life now. Like they try to. I remember someone said something like because, okay, this goes deep into conspiracies, but let's say, for lack of a better term, Illuminati, right? The powers that be, right? They believe in karma, right?
Mhm.
Because karma is a energy type of thing. What you give is what you receive, right? So as a way of them doing their fucked up shit and not receiving that bad karma, they make these movies and all these shits to warn you. So you can't say that we didn't tell you about this shit. So our karma is clear. Our karma is good. Because we literally put it in front of you. It's your fault you didn't pay attention. So it's like now, if you look back on certain movies, they're literally doing that shit today. So it's like it's hard to believe in the Mandela effect when you could see that people had been manipulating the masses for so long. You know, so I don't know. That's a tough one. Mandela effect.
Yeah. I don't know. When I see videos about that on the internet, I always find it so funny because I'm like, yo, I swear I remember it this way.
Yeah. But is that just? And then you gotta remember, like, our attention spans have shifted, like, drastically from reading books and doing simple stuff to
being on the phone,
and all this crazy shit. So it's like, I don't know. It's easy. I feel like it's easy to
alter our perception.
Yeah.
It is. It's sad, kind of.
It's too easy.
Yeah. Cause look.
Is that why they're trying to ban TikTok and all that shit?
Exactly, all that little stuff. Yeah, because it's distracting us, man. Like, look how easy it was to get everybody in the house during COVID.
It's not necessarily for our benefit though. Like they're not trying to ban it for our benefit. They're more like trying to just get the app on their side. Like the states is trying to just.
They try to put their own algorithm on it,
so they could do their own thing.
I'm pretty sure that's what China did.
Yeah.
Because that's another thing. In China, you will not see TikTok be the same as it is in the West.
Oh no,
it's so more educational over there and all that kind of stuff. But for the other side, the Westerners, and it's just mind-washing.
Yeah.
I mean, not really, because it caters to what your algorithm is. Like, if you
that's what you follow. Yeah.
Sexy, right? You know, fucking bomb. Like you're gonna see that all over your timeline. You know
if they're banning certain things like that, then like they're using it to control. They have certain control of it.
That's true.
Interesting.
So, with since we're on conspiracy theories a little bit, you guys believe in? Okay, is the Earth flat or is the actual globe? What would you say?
I personally don't have any thoughts towards that. I want to say it's round. I'm gonna say it's round, but like some of the people that be like in these Instagram comments, these like internet spaces, they swear up and down that the world is flat. I mean, and it's kind of, I can kind of see their perspective, but also it's just like it doesn't seem realistic. You know what I mean? So that's where I stand on that. What about you?
Honestly, I never really agreed with them. Like whenever they were saying points and stuff like that, I was like generally confused. But it's more or less like to each your own. That's how I chalk it up. Like I feel like all the justification I need is to like say that the world is round, and I think that's good enough for me. Like, like I never wanted to look into it and be like, yo, maybe they're lying. Like, I don't think it really affects my day of whether it's flat or round. But
I've never seen the fixation on it though.
Understood it, right?
Yeah, like what do you get out of knowing the Earth is?
That's where I'm at with it. Me personally, it doesn't make sense that the Earth is flat because how gravity works and how everything is. It doesn't really make sense. But it's not that big of an issue for me to even think about. I got so much other shit going on. You know what I'm saying? The Earth being flat around is not one of my problems. You know what I'm saying?
You don't affect those bills.
Right? None of that's helping. So I don't know. I can't even say scientifically because I haven't done no research on it, but I don't know. It just doesn't make sense for it to be flat. Because wouldn't everything be a waterfall around here? Because like, where would all that water be going?
Okay.
Because what are you gonna say?
This is the thing. This is what I know about this flat Earth theory. So it's not necessarily that we're just like a coin flying through space. We have a dome over us. Our atmosphere is a dome. Like, you know when you have a bubble on the table.
So like a snow globe almost, but flat.
Yeah.
Like
at
an
the bottom.
invisible snow globe that has like clouds and
all of that.
Yeah.
But then the reason why we have like a big waterfall or a cliff, like no one's falling over the edge of the Earth, is because we have a big, gigantic border of ice. Antarctica is a border surrounding our entire world. And that's why the government will never let you step foot over that.
So like the dark continent.
Yes, it's illegal to fly over it. It's illegal to go anywhere near over there.
That's good.
Because That's how I rolled it.
So okay. If that's the case, right? What's so like bad or good about that they would fight so hard to keep people away from it? You know what I'm saying?
It's dangerous.
Even so, there's so much other dangerous stuff in the world that people still find access to. You know what I'm saying? Like the submarine that went missing the other day. Playing with a PlayStation controller? Who the hell told him to go down there and do any of that?
That was
You know that looks like
Right?
the controller that you get from like the flea market.
You're retarded. But
no, that was a distraction.
But
for
even
other
so-
things, I swear.
Yeah.
even so, right? You say there's dangerous stuff in the world that we really shouldn't be doing, but people are still finding ways around it. Because before, how the hell were you able to? You couldn't get a submarine from normal people just in a submarine back in the day. That's some new technological shit.
But actually, we don't really know for sure because our ancestors, way back, how did we get these pyramids? No one still knows. We could have had a lot more technological advancements, and then things went onto these outskirts, these past border, worldly areas, and we don't know what's going on for sure.
So I have a question for you guys. You ever watch those movies where like people will do like their little like searches in the world, like they'll go under, like keep underwater and unearth something that doesn't need to
Or
be
like
looked at?
Atlantis.
center in the middle of the earth.
Or like
Yeah,
they
that's
go
a
into
good
like
movie.
a chasm and find some type of alien species.
Yeah.
I think people need to stay away. I personally am one of those people that think like, yo, certain things in the world you shouldn't go explore.
No. What y'all that?
You know what I'm saying?
You think ignorance is bliss?
Yes.
To some
Yeah,
degree.
definitely.
Yes.
No, like there's certain cases
Yes.
where you need to be educated and you don't need to explore. But I feel like there's some like even like the ocean, like there's still like a lot of spaces in the ocean that is uninhabited. Like we don't know what's under
Yeah.
there.
Isn't it still like 90%? It's still
Yeah,
under-
Like 80-90%
Something
that we don't
80.
know
I
about.
think it was like
80, 90, yeah,
that we
80%
don't
of
know
it.
about. Yeah.
Jeez.
But bro, imagine you go in there, you find some beast that we woke up and didn't need to be waking up. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's facts.
there's still like a bunch of like fish and animals that we never heard
Never
of.
seen.
Never
yeah.
seen them, never heard of.
Even
What do you
like I know in what's that jungle? The Amazon.
Yeah.
The Amazon, like they're starting to find some new stuff that
Yeah.
like no one ever seen. Like
Yeah, I
different
think it was
birds
like
and
the
shit.
species, or like they thought something was extinct, and then they're like, "Yo,
they
what
found
the
it.
hell?
They
Like
found
it's
it
here."
deep,
Like,
deep. Because now they're cutting back more and more trees and deforestation's happening, and a whole bunch of weird shit's happening with the earth. So they're able to see. It's crazy.
You know this thing about some of those animals?
Mm.
Like they're toxic to us. You
Yeah.
have to understand, like, imagine you going to explore and you find like a spider that's just like a new species that nobody's
fuck
ever heard
you up.
of.
Mhm.
That shit bites you, you're dead in an instant. What if that you know what I'm saying? Like, it just.
That's crazy because like in Vegas, right? They always used to warn us about this black widow spider.
Yeah.
Yo, they said if you don't get to the hospital in like 10-15 minutes, you're a goner. So it's like you have to, like even walking around somewhere simple like Vegas, you have to pay attention to little stuff like that. So the idea that there's more species out there like that, I think we should just all leave them alone.
Yeah, leave 'em
Let them
alone,
rest
bro.
where they're at. Cause like even mosquitoes will fucking kill your ass
Nah,
if you get a
honestly.
certain. Yeah, if you get a certain, you get malaria and all type of crazy shit.
Nah, man,
Swine
we
flu
can't
and
leave.
stuff.
That's like
this
bees
alone.
and shit. Like 100 bees attack you at once.
Yeah,
they'll kill
like,
you.
some people don't even know what they're allergic to. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like,
We can't leave things like this alone. This is part of our evolution. We need to learn more so we can.
Nah,
I'm not trying to die.
Nah, yo, I'm happy with learning who I am. and who
look
people
what
are.
happened with COVID.
Yeah, I'm learning too much.
Hey man, I'm
That's
not one of
learning
those
too
people
much.
that thought it was the bat. What was it? The bat flu or something
The
like
bat-
that. But like I said, man, you never know. Some of these things are illnesses from animals that were dormant for a long period of time, and then we did something funny, experimented, and it starts to become a mass.
But this is how we get our
Yes.
immune systems to get stronger. When you have a kid, you're not gonna shelter him away from the outside world, so he doesn't like catch anything.
But you're gonna guide him.
You're gonna let him catch it and let his immune system get stronger and evolve to it.
Hey, not everybody survives that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot
I
of
rather.
dead children.
I'm good with the immune system I got right now. We don't need to strengthen it no more. So keep all that shit away.
His strength is enough.
You know what I'm saying? Try it
I'm trying to
over
get to altered carbon, but like in a better way.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I don't know. I'd be seeing like, you guys ever watch like zombie apocalypse movies,
Mhm.
where it's like one person gets sick and then
And the
wanna
rest
start-
spreads.
What's that one
shit.
zombie show? I want to start
Walking Dead.
Yeah, The Walking Dead.
Oh no, The Walking Dead. I watched the
I actually,
whole
I was thinking the
11
same
seasons.
thing, to be honest.
I watched
never
the whole
watched
thing.
it.
That's just crazy.
I watched it when you always put it on. But
Yeah.
I never
How many
watched
seasons are there?
Like 11, and then they have like shows built off of it. Like there's
All
like
spin-offs.
yeah, there's like few more spin-offs off of it. It's crazy.
Yo, that's good for me. I need someone to pass the time.
Yeah.
Yo, if you never watched Prison Break, watch Prison Break.
Yeah, I heard
You'll
that.
like
Dash.
it. Great show. Like it's.
What was better, Prison Break or Breaking Bad? Because I watched
Prison
Breaking
Break.
Bad.
I never finished Breaking Bad.
Prison Break, if you like story and actual
I would
like
say-
character development.
But
I hate
Breaking
Breaking
Bad was too much of a slow burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if
know what
you're
I
not
mean?
like a slow burn kind of person, like
Yeah.
you're not gonna like it.
I hate just like the being stuck in one environment, like being.
No, they're not really stuck. Like, are you talking about Prison Break?
Yeah.
They're not stuck in one.
Oh, okay, okay. 'Cause
The concept Prison Break is like
Don't they
obviously
actually break up?
yeah, because you're gonna be in the prison, but like it actually explores like a little bit outside of it.
Yeah.
But the
I had
funny part is
idea-
actually the prison.
I had the idea of Orange is the New Black from
Yeah.
that show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. I heard episodes, but I'm assuming that it probably just stays in the prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Orange is the New Black. That's where the
They stay in
the
the
setting
prison.
does not change.
Yeah.
So okay, so what would you guys say for the? What's a good show for the week? Something we could suggest to our subscribers.
I'm either stuck on like Invincible right now if you're watching a new
That show
season,
was
or like
crazy.
X-Men.
Yeah.
X-Men 97, like those are the
Mm.
two ones I would recommend because that's what I'm currently watching. But yeah, like even if you never watch them up to date right now, you'll like the build up because I think Invincible just on season 2, X-Men 97 just dropped a new one, so you didn't need to watch the past to really understand it.
Mm.
So those are the two recommendations I got.
I'm mad at you because you stole my picks. But I think for X-Men 97, I recommend watching a recap video because I never watched the old one. It's
Yeah.
it was kind of dated.
Yeah.
But just to kind of get like a refresher on what's going on, I recommend like watching a recap video. But I'm definitely going with Invincible. That show is super fire right now.
Okay. What about you?
I don't know about show right now, but I have a movie, the Code 8. Code 8's a good movie. I only watched part 1 so far though.
What's
Oh,
it
yeah,
about?
I just watched part 2. So, you want to explain it?
For the first part, like we're learning there's this world where everyone, it's kind of like the X-Men. We have mutants, but they don't really say mutants. But there's regular humans who have no powers, and then humans who just randomly gain powers of like electricity, super strength, freezing. I feel like the way I imagine it, it's My Hero Academia in real life.
You know, I was thinking about that as you were explaining. I'm like, it's
Yeah,
not like
yeah.
My Hero.
Yeah.
It's basically.
But like no one's like, they're not on the side of the people with power. They actually created more technologies to like one up them. So they're trying to
keep control.
down the people with powers and like push
Oh,
them out.
X-Men.
Yeah.
Like the Sentinel program, yeah.
Yeah, they have to get
Yeah,
all
exactly
registered
like that.
and everything to even
Yeah.
Oh, like control it and make sure it doesn't go
Yeah, and then they have
through.
like robot police and shit, robot. So the second one, Code 8 Part 2, is basically they advanced everything at this point. So because of the robots they're more killing people too much. So in the public eye, everyone's like, oh fuck the police, get them out of here. So to change that, in the second one, they created a dog, but it's not like a non-lethal dog. That's what they told everybody, but come to find out that the dog will actually, instead of actually killing you with a gun or something, now the dog will fill you up with the drugs and give you like a overdose and kill you off. So
Gosh.
yeah, no,
Oh, damn.
I'm sorry if I'm spoiling it, but yeah, Code 8 Part 2, go watch that. It's great. It's great.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's
Oh.
on Netflix.
Mm.
Yeah. For
I
sure.
like that.
Yeah, but
Alright, I definitely gotta check that out. Oh, so I have a question for you guys. Now that we're talking about like psych, robot police and stuff, how do you guys feel about just like AI and it going to that very scary gray area that
at this point, we're definitely headed in that direction. As drastic as the movie is, I don't think we're gonna see that in our lifetime. But our kids and grandkids are definitely gonna see all of that crazy shit.
You ever see those
Where the
videos?
drones are like,
You ever seen those videos of like just like the robots that they make that like kind of move like kind of like
Yeah.
It's the stuff. Okay, have you ever watched a movie called Astro Boy?
yeah.
So
It's animated.
Astro Boy, yeah. So Astro Boy is basically what I feel like is happening right now, where like we're at the beginning stages of that turnover. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
So it's still too soon. Maybe
it's
like
still too soon
10, 20
because
more years.
we got electric cars now.
Yeah,
Like
VR.
what the fuck? We got electric cars, we got cell phones and shit. I could talk to you on my watch. They're trying to put chips in our arms so to the point we don't even need
Yeah.
debit cards and shit
We
no
have
more.
robot delivery systems.
Delivery systems.
Yeah, VR now.
VR, the Apple headsets.
Remember when FaceTime used to just be like an idea?
Yeah.
Come on.
We talked
even
about
the,
this.
The
We talked a
glasses.
bit about this.
Yeah, we talked
Oh
about
yeah, we did.
the Ray-Ban smart glasses. and
Those
shit.
are hard.
Yeah,
though. You can live stream with them shits.
What? So that's what I'm saying. The advancements that we're taking right now, we're definitely headed in that direction. And I feel like I said earlier, all these damn movies that we've been watching is about to come true. iRobot is about to be a real thing, to where we're fighting the machines.
Yeah, I hope I Am Legend. What was it? I Am Legend.
I Am
That's
Legend.
a zombie one.
Yeah.
But it's the same concept.
But you know
though.
what's so funny? I remember back in the days when those movies came out, because Will Smith is in both of them.
Mhm.
People thought like they were kind of connected.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I hope that
Oh,
I Am Legend doesn't happen. You feel me?
But that's what I'm saying. So, do you guys like, at the rate we're going, do you think we could potentially like repeat history and go back to the caveman age, like to where not even caveman, but like we're damn near living like cavemen because they got everything on lock. There's no electricity in certain parts of the world.
I feel like
There's no food, and you have to go hunt and all types of crazy shit like we did back then.
One idea. Hold on.
Hey, go.
Because you were just saying the mix of iRobot and I Am Legend, right?
Yeah.
What if AI just gets so advanced that they're like, you know what? Like on some Matrix type thing
We're
Just trying to
hiding
get
from
rid-
the clone. Yeah.
of the humans because they're gonna get in our way. So let's create a virus,
Yeah.
turn them into zombies, make them eat each other off, and then they'll just vanish.
See how fucked up that is?
You know, I was about to mention. So I don't know if you guys watched Dune, but like, like a part of the movie is they explain how like society became how it is, and they mentioned that like there was like a robotic war or whatever. So everybody stopped using like electricity, electricity, like robots and all that stuff. So, basically everybody uses like a certain type of sand or a certain type of like chemical or whatever. But like I feel like that may happen where it's like, okay, like we get into this like whole robot war. Everybody stops using it, scraps it, and then they just find a new source to rely on. You know what I mean? Like instead of like metals, gasoline, they find something that's in like the distant space to like supply themselves. So I think that may be the turn, like maybe like the next 100 years, 200 years.
Sure.
I don't feel like it's gonna happen in our generation. So happy about that. If you guys think ignorance is bliss for the evolution thing and all that,
Yeah.
This is, yeah, good sticky. I don't know. I'm 50-50 on that. I don't know. Is ignorance bliss? I don't know. Maybe it'll get better. We'll find out. Sure.
But don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to comment on what topics resonated with you the most. We talked about a lot of different stuff, so whatever you guys feel like talking about in the comments, let us know. We will check those, we do respond, and yeah, maybe it gets better.
Peace.
Peace.